Alright, this is Super Mario Sapphire. It's not really a huge hack. It might seem like I know where I'm going at the moment, and that's because I do. I didn't run this game properly. I didn't time it or anything. My webcam was like awfully framed, by the way, and I'm not going to change it. I'm gonna bring the mic a bit closer. I look fucking tiny. Yeah, this is Super Mario Sapphire. It's like a short 30-star hack. That isn't really that hard, you know. Which is nothing wrong with having a hard game. I don't mind. I don't mind that. You know what? I'm not on Twitch at the moment, so that can go. I'll expand the gameplay. We'll just bring that down a little bit. 101 things you should probably do off camera. Oh yeah, obviously it's broken. I'm just unlocking the hats at the moment. Fuck's sake. Just trying to get all of them. Text box skip. 101. Yeah, course one. Might as well do 100 coins. Or I could just say fuck it and do the power plants. I used to have this all routed out, and now I don't, so... I know I missed that coin, by the way. In case anyone's watching and finds that annoying, that I missed it. Oh yeah, this game's very forgiving on its coins. Rip my speed kick. I feel like I should have an input display because I feel like I'm feeling schmuck at the moment, fucking up my movement like this. You still got an input display, you can see I'm pressing the right buttons, I'm just getting the timings wrong. I was, is that, okay, one more coin, eh? Fabulous. The mighty plumber never dies. 4 stars already in 4 minutes. That means that if I keep this pace up, this should take 30 minutes. Alright, put the piranha plants. My movement is pretty sloppy today, I won't lie. To be honest, I actually haven't been playing much SM64 because what is going on with Project 64 today? It is doesn't normally do this. I can only presume that this is somehow connected to Streamlabs. was doing my nutting. I need a haircut. Right, what was this? Change on treasure. I'm gonna lose my, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm actually gonna lose my mind. Something is seriously wrong with my fucking Xbox controller. I cannot tell you for the life of me what that is. Well, it's the cable, I know it is, but I don't know what part of the cable. I'm presuming it's this bit of, like, the bit that's like the plastic. What the fuck is actually dead? What? Oh my god! You know, sometimes it works perfectly as well. Sometimes it'll be like this and it's like so temperamental. And then sometimes it'll just work every fucking time. And I have to restart my emulator every time. I probably should save state. I have to restart my emulator every time. Because sometimes it'll disconnect, and when it reconnects as player 2. And then it'll disconnect again, because I'll make it disconnect, because it's not working, because it's not reading player 2 inputs. And it'll go back to player 1, and then it just won't read the inputs, even though it's player 1. And I have to restart the emulator. Okay, that was not so impressive. Okay, guys, we're on world record pace at the moment, so be prepared. If anyone clocked what happened there, big shout outs to you, because whenever I fail that move, you look like a fucking idiot. Like, you're just moving, and then all of a sudden, bang, you jump, and you're really slow and not really going exactly. That's literally, I don't think it's ever happened to me before. So, Merry Christmas, everyone. I honestly thought that I had a bad angle there. Captain talking about failing something simple. What's the cap star for this one? I can't remember. I'm not on Twitch, so I'm not going to get a response to that. What am I doing? Well, thank fuck it's not recording my mouse, because my mouse has been on the emulator the whole time. Oh yeah, mushrooms. That is literally the third time that I've failed that move, and honestly, I need to stop attempting it if that's what's going on. Ah, okay. It's... Oh yeah, yeah, the clouds. Get me on! Okay, sweet. I think there's a cannon, maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. I'll try and collect this without... Fuck. Alright, sod it. Where am I going? Well, that's news to me. I've just learned something new, which is that when you're using the wing cap and holding A, and then you let go of A, even if the drop that's left is like tiny and shouldn't do you any damage, the damage is decided on where you started floating down from. So basically, it's a load of shit. Yeah, if you ask me. Haha. Hey, hee hee. Oh yeah, I forgot about this tune. Oh yeah, this is like the hardest one. Alright, level 4. Look at me, you prick. Oh, thank you. All it took was some, you know, casual motivation, as I'll describe it. Oh yeah, I remember this level being like the killer of my runs back in the day of, I don't know, it's probably summertime. Ooh, control disconnected there. I don't know, Super Mario 64 is certainly the kind of game where, like, if your controller disconnects, like, you are fucked. Like, you really do not. Like, you've got to be lucky, or you've just got to be happening to not be doing anything too, like, too difficult when it happens, or you're really going to struggle. I'm trying to remember my old brew, I know. Yep, it's happened. You know, where it disconnects and then it goes on to G-Player. Don't you love that? We love that. We stan.
It's me, Mario.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait and then okay. I'm pretty sure there's a blue coin switch in here. They're on there. This is like the controller disconnect Olympics. Sometimes I say stuff that confuses me. In what world will the pause button in that helps? Where's the last coin? I don't know where the last coin is. We love it when you have to look for the coin. Wonder where the coin... Is it a star? That's a star. Are there... There it is. We found it. Coin located. Okay, I need to stop. You would not believe the nightmare that I'm living right now, as my Xbox controller is now currently plugged in as player 3. Dead content. I'm like staring intensely at the support Project 64 window. Continue. Why? Okay, just gotta find the old Telegram notification, and then I found it. There we go. I found my Telegram notification. Now I've got the 100 coins though. Congratulations. Congratulations. Red coins on the sinking stones. I was gonna say that's the hardest star, but to be honest with you, I think the hardest star is the one I'm about to do, which isn't dethroning in the bullies. Here we go. Now that I'm like going on my usual route, it's actually not too bad. I'm fucked. This is, in my opinion, the hardest star in this hack. Just because it does require some patience. Because if you're not patient with it, like it's a death sentence. And then it's this platform, and in my opinion, it's not really that hard. It's just like finicky. It wasn't even finicky. I literally don't know what I'm on about. I remember thinking that was like super annoying, and I remember that I used to choke on that loads. I should mention that the route that I used to take was not at all like the world record route. This was like a route that I made up because I wasn't really like playing it to like sustain world record, get world record or anything. It was just I enjoyed it, enjoyed the hack, and speedrunning it meant that I got to play it more, and it's a small hack. So that guy literally got bullied. I do love that about bullies, is that they can really bully you, but I don't know, at the same time you can fucking bully the shit out of them. So it's, you know, the big bullies are, in my opinion, are easier to defeat than the little ones. The little ones are just so fast, and there's always multiple of them. There's only ever one big fat man. Save and cont. Ridiculous rotating tower. Sweet. That's another thing about Super Mario 64 is that I don't know, maybe this is more just like a thing with platforms in general, but they can be a bit dissatisfying in that like when your input gets eaten. So like, for example, like I don't know, if I hit jump like a few frames too late. Oh shit. I didn't realise I need to talk to this guy. Like I don't know, if I'm like having to where I burnt my ass at like just at the start of the level, where like
I hit A, and I know I definitely hit A. I just hit it slightly too late, so then it's like, I hit the buttons and everything. It was just my timing. Right, just in case I fuck this up and take full damage. Sweet. Catapult in the cave. Capulti in the cave. And like there, like before, you guys would have no idea that happened because I don't have an input display. And even if I did, who the fuck's gonna be looking at the input display all the time? I hit A. It wasn't like after I went. It was like too early. I don't know how to describe it. Basically, I'm like making up like excuses. I was just struggling. Oh, I was about to be like, that wasn't ridiculous. It is a little bit ridiculous in that it looks a lot more threatening than it is. "21 minutes to get 15 stars. Fuzz. Oh, this is this hack, eh? Who'd have thunk it? Bim 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 bim. Underrated banger. Metal Mario music. Can you tell that I'm like, I don't have an audience or a view base because I just fucking halfway through a video just typed out a message and yeah, didn't even try to disguise it. Pet peeve. Underwater red coins. Bim 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 bim. Benelin. I can't see. Shell? Coin. Sorry, I've gone like completely.
complete radio silence. And these go on the panels, I think. Me think of Maximo. Okay, we should grab that coin or something. How ironic. Is it possible to make a YouTube video that's entirely impossible to comprehend? Because even if you can't understand it, you can comprehend it because you can see it and you can hear it. Even if you don't really comprehend like what it is, or don't understand, I don't know. I think people confuse comprehension with understanding a lot. I think they're pretty different. Because if you wanted to make a video that was like, if it was uncomprehendable, it would need to be intangible, right? Can something be? Something can be incomprehensible and tangible. I'm not sure. It might. I think I just end up in a position where it just so happens to be intangible, seeing that it is incoherent and incomprehensible. Well, incomprehensible, maybe coherent. Because if it's coherent, then that's the first step towards comprehension, or it's a step towards comprehension. I think my conclusion is that it's impossible, because even if people don't understand it, then maybe that is you could settle and be like, that is the goal. I've achieved the goal of incomprehensibility, but it doesn't change the fact that someone can actually just watch it, and that's the problem. Is because if you can just why am I what? But yeah, if someone can just watch it, then it's too comprehensible in that it is just a YouTube video. I guess you probably would want to go with like some sort of like. I've literally never failed at this star so hard. I don't think I've ever died on this star before, so this is quite strange. I'm just trying to think now of like, if I was to make this incomprehensible video, people would interpret it as nonsense. If anyone actually watched it. Which doesn't, you know, people probably won't watch it. God, there's some proper fucking stonkers. Like stonker fucking stars in this level. I'll take the smush. Tactical smush. Why can't you go a pole on a rollout? Doesn't make sense to me. Sweet. Here we go. Ba ba ba. Ba. Where is the ping? Bob.
Bobbin. I think. Oh, I know exactly where they are. Motherfucker, I'm literally not happy. During that time I said I'm not happy. That's all the time. Beep, beep, beep. Sorry, I shouldn't make fun of him. I've gone on a go slow with this fucking level, haven't I? Beach! We love a good timed cannon shot! That was actually sick. For no, like, no, not even like practical sickness. This is improbable. In sick. I'm actually gonna start losing my shit because that is not hitting it, and I have no one but to blame it myself. But I was only careless because I'm getting sick of playing this. Maybe it's because I've played it loads, and like getting stuck on one thing on something that you've done loads is like, wow! I'm just that's how I feel. That's just, you know, it's how it is. You can't argue with that. Thank you. Thank you. I wish that fucking hole was just a little bit bigger. It would have been so fucking annoying. What's the last one that I haven't got? Leap across the number. Oh, secrets. I honestly don't give a shit about finishing this like quickly now. Because I'm way fucking behind. I would have finished by now if I was back in the day. Back in the day when I, you know, someone who claims, you know, I didn't actually like properly speedrun it, other than for fun. Why does anyone speedrun for fun, of course, but I don't know. I wasn't like someone who was like, I want to be the best at this, I want to be really good at this. It was just like, I want to play more of it. I've already said this. This is what happens when you've got like a very hollow existence and you're making a YouTube video. Just kind of nonsense comes out. I wish people on YouTube were more open about how hollow YouTube is as like a medium. Because I honestly, I don't know, for someone who chats a lot, I chat a lot of shit about YouTube. But ultimately, I do use YouTube. So, like, I don't know, it's not that bad. And when I chat shit about YouTube, it's not like, oh, YouTube's doing this and we hate YouTube because YouTube's doing this to our copper! I don't even know what copper is, so I should probably not reference it. But no, just like fundamentally as a platform, I don't really like it. But I guess that's just because the fact that people don't seem that open about YouTube as like a platform, like YouTube content not being that good, and like it's not even a matter of like good or bad. It's just there's a lot of really empty YouTube stuff, like really hollow, like this is literally designed for someone whose whole existence is like, I don't know, being at school or something, because it's just like it's really empty content. But at the same time, like that's the content that seems very popular. And I'm not talking like Logan Paul, but like, Logan Paul's makes all our content. Ooh. It's like, I don't know, his content's not that bad. It's well produced, and I appreciate that. It's a lot less hollow than all the. I would argue that the people making videos about Logan Paul are more hollow than Logan Paul. And on that level, I meant I didn't mean the individuals, Logan Paul, and the individuals that make those videos. I meant like the fundamental of like that kind of content, like Logan Paul's content versus a YouTuber who makes fun of Logan Paul's content. I could do with some more coins, to be honest. What a genius. Jim Beanius. Did I collect the star? I did, but I didn't touch the ground. It's honestly a dream of mine. Collect the 100 coin star before the red coin star spawns when you activate them at the same time, but I can never like hit the ground quick enough. Maybe it's just not possible. Ba 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 ba. I honestly just autopiloted that whole 100 coin star because I really wasn't concentrating on what I was doing. Time to do everyone's favourite one, which is taking the penguin back to its mum. Isn't that so much fun? So I shouldn't chat that much shit about it. It's not that bad. To be honest with you, I think in Super Mario 64, or like Mama Lost Her Penguin or whatever the star's called, is actually really fun just because of like how quickly you can fly down that fucking mountain with it. Like, I don't know, you're carrying a penguin down a hill. I don't mind that, you know, you're going down the hill. You're going up the hill, that'd be dire. But luckily for you, we're yelling timber. Okay, coins. I need them. Who needs them? Fuck coins. Boo! 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 Fucking prick. Hallelujah. Shit, we're actually nearly done. This snow one is a lot easier to grind out than me thinky stinky. camera. Don't shaft me. I've been shaft. I'm alright. I'm alright. I probably should have been in Lakitu cam. Then that wouldn't have happened. Actually, I don't actually know. That might still have happened anyways. We going hard. We yelling timber. You better, man. You better dance. Was there a star that mentioned timber? Because I literally don't know why I've got timber in my head. Motherfucker. That was supposed to be a jump dive. Not a fucking jump kick. I honestly thought for a second the long jump wasn't going to get me in it, and if the long jump wasn't going to get me in it, I was going to be... I was going to say angry, but to be honest with you, I probably would have just been like, I'll try again. 30 stars! And final level, here we are. Honestly, Super Mario 64 is all about them angles. Don't choke the throws. Don't fucking camp fake. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck! I know what this means. This means a long Bowser fight we are in for if I failed the first throw. Doesn't mean anything, just other than like, I don't know, my throws, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. So long! So long! Yay. Do you ever appreciate the flip that Bowser does in the air after he takes a bomb? BAM! Oh, he didn't do flip though, he dropped his back. He's dead. GG. I'd say go look at the rest of my content, but who